Yeah, sure.
Can you please teach us how to do the weird pull thing that you did that doesn't require
What?
how you was who is it that you was on?
Centaur. It was just pulling the
Centaur.
wave
Yeah, when
back
you're on
at
Centaur,
constant.
how you pulled the camp towards your tower,
Okay.
without using any like you
You're
didn't
pulling
like
like the wave,
whatever.
just
you
like
pulled the wave
continuously towards our tower, like every
you
time.
Okay. So basically, that's also the thing that I did with me, but I just kept aggroing the creeps. So it just that. To be honest, that's no more no less. Okay. Start game. Do you see this stream in Discord?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
So this is just quite easy. You just keep doing this over and over. Maybe block the creeps a bit, so they are closer to you here. Like if enemies are, like if they don't know if you're blocking or not, it's going to be fine. Just block them a bit, then you get the wave closer to you. Then you need some kind of enemy. I will probably need to spawn axe somewhere here. So I can aggro the creeps too. And the thing is, just if you kill the range creep, the lane is going to push towards you. Because range creep deals 150 damage. 150 damage to the creeps. And this is just the push power for you. And even if you don't see this guy, you can pull from here. And if you just keep pulling,
have to be the hero in your lane.
yeah, it's global. It's global. And you just keep denying the creeps, and the lane creeper clear room just keeps pushing towards you. And if you noticed, as a juggernaut, I tried to keep the wave over here. I tried it, and even when creeps got to my tower, I tried to get them back. That's also the thing for you to notice. But yeah, just you keep doing this, and when you're at the tower. Okay, there is actually one thing that if I would do against you, like for example, if I would play Enigma, you would, I don't know, you would just leave the lane. To be honest, yeah. So when the lane gets here, you just want to push it a bit, so it, because this creeps your wave as a offlaner. It gets a bit faster than this wave. So you just want to push it a bit so it stays there. But not so much. So not right now it's going to push towards me, but if I don't clear this wave, so I want creeps to stay here. I need to push it a bit towards my side. And if the creeps get to my tower, I just aggro them back. And the line now stays here. And all you need to do as a position 4, meanwhile, is to just
That's why you stayed back when we were under our tower, because we couldn't aggro them to you to pull them out.
No, not necessarily. I just saw that, okay, you fucked up and you cannot do shit about it. And
yeah, I mean, instantly, Wits went, yeah, we fucked this, it's under our tower, and I just went, well, I can't do anything about that, so...
Yeah. And another thing, like, as a carry, when... So actually, there is one thing you can do as a carry. One sec. So, let me push this way. Here. So, when this wave is getting pushed, I mean stolen from you, you as a carry, what you need to do is get the creeps here and get them under the tower. So, naturally the wave will not meet. But if you can make them meet, it's fine as well. So, he just follows them here and you get the wave here. So, eventually, what will happen is that you will, you will lose this lane as a carry, but offlane will lose this wave. Yeah, so you're equal, and afterwards, the creeps will actually come to your tower. Well, unless they're pushing like this. So if these creeps die and these creeps die, creeps will meet at their point of quo. You know. So they will meet here. Well, this wave did not die, but you'll see, you'll see. Well, it's kind of here, but you get the point.
There's no melee.
Like 2 waves will meet here eventually.
Yeah.
That slow up command would help me in my games. Yeah, totally. But
So if they cut it, like you essentially cut your own wave back behind the tower.
yeah, so you keep the creep equilibrium. Another thing you can do if you are forced to go under the tower is just pull. But then you need to make sure that pull is available.
Mm.
And it's all you can do this with any hero, to be honest. Like you said, okay, Meepo take his 4th lane in the game. Okay, come on, and it's all about yeah. Like this is if you play this lane normally, you're going to just harass us and wreck us eventually. But if I just keep aggroing the creeps, if you somehow break your creep equilibrium, and well, if you don't, we just pull it like this with blocking both camps, then the lane is not equal anymore. But if I stay here with Meepo, and you are the CK, just well, my base attack sucks. My everything else sucks. Even my like pull. How much damage does it deal? Like 60 level 1. Okay, yeah, 60 level 1, it means 120. Yeah, I can last hit the creeps, and you can kill me while I try to do that, but well, in the end, you just you can get a lot more from any lane, to be honest. Even like that's the worst lane of your life, but if you just make the creeps come to your tower, this is going to be the win lane for you always. Whatever you do, whatever you want to do. Like, if you want to kill them, you have more distance from here to here. If you want to be safe and farm, like, as a position 4, after the lane is here, and you don't even need to do anything here, unless you want to kill him, enemies. You just need to fuck with the pulls, or you can just walk to the mid, control the runes, go bottom, do whatever you want, and your offlaner is just shitting around here, because this is so hard to kill under the tower. Yeah. And same for carry. Like, if he's under the tower, then how can you kill him? He got the +3 armor and +1 health regen. There is no way he can do something. So yeah,
you get protection of the tower. I forget. I honestly didn't even register that.
yeah, this is huge. Early levels, especially early levels.
Actually, just yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. To be honest.
Now you know. The more you know. Hashtag the more you know.
Hell yeah.
It's often the reason that like tower diving screws people at our level, because they're like, we can kill them if they're not under the tower, so we can probably kill them if they're under the tower. It turns out you can't. But and it's why like you know, when you're running away from someone, especially like when I was running from the Meepo, I kept looping around the tower instead of running behind it because it gives me more regen and armor. So I had a better chance of surviving.
See, I've often like stuck around tower, but not because of the protection, because I just didn't know that was a thing, but just because it generally, like, if the tower starts hitting them, they have to like decide whether they want to continue tanking it or leave.
Yeah. That's also the thing. But the trait, if the carry stays under the tower, this is not a valuable trait for me. Same for the enemy carry. If I stay here, even if he hits me, I have +3 armor, and that's a lot early on. And also, if you have when you know all of the aspects, all of the little things you can do on the lane as a lineup, then even like there's some things that eventually the lane gets impossible for some heroes. For example, Monkey King against Tidehunter or against, well, any midi hero, it just gets impossible when Monkey King gets levels, and you're going to be at a very bad matchup, even though you pull the wave here. Eventually, creeps will go here if you fuck up a bit, and if your position 4 does not keep the camps blocked, then yeah, it's just going to be back. And eventually you're going to stay here, you're going to think, what am I doing with my life as a Night Hunter level 3 against Monk King level 5, and you'll just go jungle as level 3. Then you just knowing the things, like exactly like how the matchup goes, is a very big advantage overall. And you could say, okay, we have who do we have?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, guys, we have Crystal Maiden, Tusk, and Drow. Can we just place them as a 3 heroes and I just go solo safe lane? Just swap them. And Monkey King against range heroes with Tusk, he's just dead, man. He's gonna feel like, what is he doing with his life? And he's staying here as level 3. You keep the waves here. You keep the camps blocked as 2 supports, and Tide is like swimming. He's like, okay, I'm doing good. I'm swimming in XP. At least he getting XP, and then you can do whatever you want with that level 6. And that's what you can pay attention to when you're watching the pro games. And just a lot of things. Yeah, it's a lot of small things, to be honest.
Another point, we never really like